Join me while I design our next eyeshadow palette. So first things first, I decided on an 18 pan palette. This is just a boilerplate template here for visual purposes. I received from the manufacturer the shade selections. So this here is the shimmer document, and there are many shades. Like, it is incredibly daunting. The colors, varieties, just everything. Now, what I do is I'm going to zoom in, and if I see a color that I like, I go ahead and I screenshot that, and then I keep it moving. So I do this for the shimmers. I also do this for the matte and for the glitter options. So this document here are the matte shades. So as I'm going through it, the first round, it's not uncommon to have 30, 40 options that I've selected, and then the difficult part is narrowing it down to just 18. And then here are the glitter shades, which are so beautiful. And a document that I don't have open are the duochrome shades, like the really interesting ones in the palette with swirls and designs. But same process. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot I'll do it really quickly here. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot the color that I like as an example. It saves on my computer, keep it pushing. Now, once I do that, I'm gonna go back here. Now I have to piece it all together and send it over to the manufacturer who's making this on my behalf. Let me show you what the cover looks like. We will be launching the Desert Sunrise Eyeshadow Palette. And I'm really excited about this palette in particular because I personally created the color story, hand chose each shade where the other palette was kind of predetermined for me. I was a little gun shy, so to speak. I was really intimidated trying to build out a color story, but I got over it, and the next launch is going to have more of my signature on it. Now, I do have to supply the outer box artwork and then also the inner palette and exterior palette artwork as well. So this is what the blank template looks like. Once I complete it and I send it back to the printer, they get something like this. I was flirting with two different box color options. I opted for one that's a little lighter than this, but it's more in this color spectrum, and I'll show you in a moment. If you hear snoring, my pug is behind me. I'm sorry. Here is the example of the palette that I received back. Photo's not the greatest, but essentially you can see here this is the exterior box. This is the palette, and then this is the interior. Originally, right here, I was going to go with like a silver color, but I just opted to keep this same pattern throughout. This is the actual box. So the box is going to be this color. The back of the palette is also this color as well. And we're going to dive into the colors in a moment. And here are the eyeshadow selections. I left the coding on it just to kind of show you what it is that I provide to the supplier. I even have to show them the exact layout that I want the eyeshadows in. So that's what this is here, me kind of picking the way I want it to appear in the palette itself. And this next image is a little bit cleaned up. I took out the text just to give you a visual of what it's going to look like in the pan. And there's a really good mix here of mattes. We have some high shimmers, we have some duochrome action, just some really beautiful shades. And this has like I guess a pearlescent. It's not super shimmery. It has some golden flecks. I do love this color. And this blue here. I'm super excited about this. And let's keep it moving. Otherwise, this will be a 30-minute video. This is the back of the palette. Well, the box and the palette itself, just showing you the shade selection. And this part is really fun for me. More than anything, I love to design things and create something out of nothing. It just gets me really excited and fired up. So here I added all of the shades, made it, a little bit more cohesive, rounded out, chose all of the names. So that part is always fun. You have Sunburst, which is a beautiful yellow color. Scorpion, I love just how that just looks. Horizon. Yeah, all of it. I'm really excited about this, and I hope you guys end up loving it. And without further ado, I'm going to show you the palette reveal, what it looks like all together. And this is the Desert Sunrise palette. Now, I told you earlier, I originally was going to do silver. I opted out. So this part here is going to match this same artwork you see throughout the palette. But essentially, here it is, guys. So I just received the template. In terms of manufacturing, it will take about 30 to 45 days. to make and then ship. So I don't expect to have this until end of July earliest. So this is probably going to be a mid to late August launch, but I'll keep you guys posted as soon as I know.